Hello, everyone. I wanted to do another Bible review. It's been a couple days, and I think I figure out which Bible to review. This is my favorite text block of all time, and it's ironic because it's my most disliked premium leather of all time. So I kind of have mixed feelings about this Bible, but this is the ESV verse by verse reference. And it is great and terrible all at the same time. So let's go over this. So first, looking at it, we notice that there's just a tooled line all around, which is nice. This is top grain leather from Crossway, so it is somewhat high quality. It's not horrible. It feels pretty nice. It's pretty grainy. You can definitely feel it. Looking at the spine, we have a very nice looking spine. I think this is probably my favorite. Side note, I love the logo of the ESV now compared to the new logo. That's like a huge pet peeve. I wish it all kept these double rings around it. Anyways, we got Crossway, English Standard Version, the ESV symbol, and Holy Bible. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4 spine ribs, which are just very clean and nice. I love that about it. You can see that tooled line continues on the top and bottom of the spine. We go to the back, and it's about the same thing. Got the tooled line all the way around it, real nice. Now let's get into the downfall. Okay, so opening it up, we have in my opinion, a not very nice synthetic. It is I don't know, synthetic vinyl something, and it feels very cheap. Now, it doesn't mean that this isn't flexible. It is very flexible, but it, compared to other premium Bibles, it feels pretty cheap. We got these end sheets here, which seem pretty nice. The hinge is pretty stiff, but that's okay. We know that that'll work in. I don't ever go through all these papers. I think it's just nonsense. Let's look right at the text block. Okay, oh, sorry guys. The ribbons are garbage, so they're like, let me zoom in on them. They are very cheaply made. But what can we expect? I don't care about ribbons though, so maybe you do. But they're cheaply made. They do the job though. Anyways though, here's the best part. The text block. The best text block, in my opinion, that you can buy. I use this text block every single day in my studies for school because it is so easy to reference the Bible verses. I also use this to teach at youth group because, once again, it's easy. So I'll tell you the difference, though, between this and other verse-by-verse references is that these verse numbers are bolded. And because of that, it is extremely easy to find them. It is extremely, extremely easy. You see right here, you have the references in the bottom right-hand corner. I like that. It kind of gets them out of the way. I don't use references in this Bible as much because that's not the point of this Bible, in my opinion. You could take those references out. I think most of us use references on some sort of, technological device, if I just made that word up. But it's just a great text block. You will really love it. The paper seems kind of thin, but it seems like pretty high quality paper. It will last. If we look at the art gilt, it's nothing special, but it's not terrible. It's you don't see anything. I think it's art gilt here. I think that's the right term. And then the gilt is right here. So no art gilt, but regular gilt. Let's look at the back. The back, where you can see, I'll show you a example of why the vinyl is so bad. Okay, so you can see here, I was just playing with it actually today to test this out while I was in church. Maybe I should have been paying more attention to the sermon. Anyways, though, you can see that there's wrinkles. Like I was just going like this to see how flexible that vinyl was and see if there'd be creases in that. And of course that there is. So it's just very, very cheaply made. My recommendation is, and I wish I would have done this, just get the cheap one. Crossway is great at making all their products accessible in their fake leather and all of that stuff. So buy a fake one, find a cheap reminder and get it rebound, and you'll pay maybe $50 to $100 more, if that, and get like a Bible that's 3 times the quality of this Bible. It's a pretty large Bible. Also, the sides there is a wide margin, which I like, and I will utilize this in my teachings. Now, there's nothing in the middle, but there is just enough for some space if you're using this to preach or teach. Lastly, let's look at the size comparison. Here's a PSQ. I need to do a review on that, but here's a PSQ, so it's a pretty large Bible. They're about the same thickness. I mean, really, really similar. But yeah, it's pretty big. It lays in the hand better than you think. So here's like laying in the hand. It's not horrible. You can, if you really spread your hand out, it's not like a wide margin where you're like this. It's not bad. So you can actually hold it like this while preaching and teaching, and it's not horrible. So there it is, guys. There is the ESV verse-by-verse reference in top grain leather. I highly recommend the text block. I don't highly recommend the top grain. Get it a little bit, get it in the fake leather and get it rebound. Or buy this on the secondary market. You can get these for like under $100. And I think if you can get this from anywhere from, I don't know, $70 to, let's say $60 to $90. If you can get this from $60 to $90, then I feel like that's pretty fair. If you're going to pay over $100 for this, I wouldn't do it again, even though I did, unfortunately. But these reviews are for you guys. I hope that you guys have a blessed night now.